Damone says Hillary for president. No way. I'm the only person who has done that. I'm the only person I've seen so far that has gone on the internet and said, you know what, I fucked up. We need to fucking roll it back a little bit. He says, Scott, do you think Charlie Kirk was an idiot when he got pewed? No, dude. No. Now, I already said what I thought, dude. Or I said I didn't agree with everything that Charlie Kirk did. There was stuff that I disagreed with him on for sure. But you can't say that Charlie Kirk wasn't respectful. You can't say he wasn't cordial. Even when he had a point or a perspective that was not completely correct on certain topics, you can't say that he was rude. You can't say that he was threatening people. It's just not realistic. You just can't say it. He was very peaceful. He says, thanks for owning up to our society. Damone, I'll carry the weight on my back. If Scott Leonard has to carry the weight of the world on his back, if I have to do that penance for everyone else, then I'll do it. I'll be your Messiah. Scott will be your Messiah. If I need to take it for the rest of our civilization, then I will. You know? Somebody has to do it. Somebody has to raise the bar. No cap, low key. If I was a little bit more crazy, I would say I'm gonna start going to college campuses. I'll be the new Charlie Kirk. But I don't have the balls to do it. I admit to that. I don't have the balls to do it. I don't have the balls to leave my house and go out and confront people in real life. But if I had the balls, I would go out and I would do it. He says, Scott Leonard will carry our burdens. He says, your voice is actually good. I like you, man. Yo, thank you, The Hermit Speaks. He says, Scott's voice is perfect, like SpongeBob. He says, don't assassinate our Scott. Damone, I wish, look, I'm being vulnerable with you guys right now. I wish I had the balls. I wish I had the balls to do what Sneeko does, to do what even Myron Gaines, go out in public with a table and confront people face to face with their opinions. I wish I don't have the balls to do it. And I'll admit to that. I'll take it. I'm an armchair analyst. I sit in my house and I talk, but I don't think I have the balls to go out and do it in the real world. That's why we need more people like those people, whether they're wrong or right. That's why we need more people. He says, so you can end up like Charlie? He says, leave that shit to Myron, bro. We need you and Bailey. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm a good speaker. I have some good takes, but I don't think I have the balls to go out there and put my life on the line. Or not even my life, just to be in front of another person that confrontational. That takes balls, bro. Whether you like the person or not, whether you agree with their takes or not, you can't deny that it takes balls to go out into the street, go out on a college campus with a bunch of people that are your adversaries, that have nothing in common with you, or at least they think they have nothing in common with you, and confront them about their core beliefs. It's literally the allegory of the cave. You know, a few weeks ago, we went over Plato's allegory of the cave. This is literally Plato's allegory of the cave. The guy who puts his neck on the line, no pun intended, to go out of his way to confront people about their beliefs. And, you know, I wrote something down today too, chat. Today I got philosophical, chat. Today I got philosophical, and I wrote something down. I wrote, we need to stop telling and start asking. Time to use the Socratic method. What I mean by that is, as individuals, as commentators, as people with a political opinion and ideology, we need to stop telling people what to believe, and we need to start asking them what they believe. We need to start using the Socratic method. We need to start asking them, what do you believe? Why do you believe it? So you believe that there's many genders. Why do you believe that? Explain to me your thought process. We need to start walking people through their thought process We need to start walking people through their thought process so that they can explain what they believe, so that as they analyze their own belief systems, they start to question what they believe. Oh, so you believe that gender doesn't exist. Why do you believe that gender doesn't exist? Oh, really? Okay. So you believe that children should be open to having sex change operations? Why? How do you think that will affect the child's mentality going forward after the operation? When you were a teenager, did you know who you were yet? Explain to me your thought process when you were a teenager. Did you know what you identified as? Did you really know yourself? Okay. Okay, you say that. Oh, okay. So if you didn't know yourself as a teenager and you said that your brain wasn't fully developed when you were a teen, do you think that their brain is developed enough to decide what gender they want to be for the rest of their life? A decision that they can't pull back? Once they've made the decision, they can't revert it? Tell me why, explain to me why you think that there won't be any negative consequences to deciding what gender you're going to be permanently for the rest of your life as a teenager, getting on hormone blockers. How do you think that will affect you if you decide to change? What if it's just a phase?